All right, we are sitting here with the famous Ryan Williams, AU stud at the American Distance Camp, sponsored by New Balance. You having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. It's quite fun. It's quite nice out here in Rhode Island.
So what do you think of the camp?
It's good. It's always good to come out here and mingle with the kids. They're always so anxious and just happy to be around runners of other higher calibers, and it's always nice to be with Coach Matt Centrowitz and his clan of successful runners.
So what's your perception of New Balance in the last few years before this year?
I mean, I probably hadn't started really paying attention to New Balance as like a legitimate running brand until recently, when they sponsored Matt Centrowitz's post-collegiate program up in Washington, D.C. Before then, it was probably just the thing that you saw in like the bargain rack and like what like the nerdy 8th grader wore when his parents wouldn't like know what to get him for the latest stylish shoe. So that was my last perception. But I mean, currently, it's definitely seems to be like all of a sudden just kind of revamping itself and really putting itself out there as like a legitimate brand, which is, it's good. It shows that like with throwing so much money into even things such as marketing and the revamping of the product itself, it shows that they're for real. They're not just dabbling in the running market, but they actually care about.
What type of shoes do you currently train in?
I train in Nikes, specifically the Triaxes.
And spikes as well, Nike
and
spikes.
Spikes as well, Nike Matumbos.
Do you think after maybe kind of seeing the line today and kind of seeing what's going on with New Balance, you'd give New Balance a try maybe in the next season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I probably didn't even join Nike, not so much out of like the brand name itself, but more out of necessity. Just people telling me, oh, this would be the best shoe for you. But having just listened to your presentation today and listening specifically to all the different things that New Balance has incorporated into their new line of trainers and spikes, and even like the flats, hearing that there are flats that offer better support for overpronators such as myself, it's definitely got me to really start looking at New Balance as like a potential brand to adopt and at least give it a try and see where it goes from there.
So you think having like a legit flat and a good spike really legitimize the brand, even though that's not going to be obviously for the masses, but it gives it kind of credibility for other shoes?
Definitely. And I think it's more important to create a good product, because then the good runners wear it and everyone follows whether or not it's fitted for them. When I see a lot of athletes sponsored by different brands, but you hear them complain about, oh, like the company that sponsors me doesn't offer anything that's to my liking, so you just see them training in Nikes and everywhere anyway. And we all, the young and old, when they, God, I'm mixing up my words, but when they talk to these people, when they see them running in like Nike shoes and stuff, or Adidas shoes, even though they're sponsored by Adidas or sponsored by Nike and so on and so forth, it doesn't look good for the brand that's sponsoring them. So if New Balance creates a good product, and the athletes like it, then I think everyone else will follow suit.
Great, thanks Ryan.
No problem.
Real